In this video, I'm not only going to show you how to cut back a little bit, but also a hidden benefit of doing so. Any of you that watch this channel on a regular basis know that I'm trying to get everybody into investing because it honestly did change my life. That being said, I want to share some shocking statistics with you. 1/3 of all Americans spend more on coffee than they do in investing. People in the age group of 25 to 35 spend the most, with an average of just over $2,000 a year on coffee. The next group of big spenders on coffee is in the age group of 35 to 44, with just over $1,400 spent individually. Now I know for a lot of you, going to Starbucks every morning is more than just getting the coffee. It's also about putting yourself in that social situation, kind of being a part of everyone else that's doing the same. I understand. Now I had a tough time actually finding what the average price of a drink at Starbucks is. But for this video, I'm gonna go with $4. This morning, I got an Americano at the local Starbucks for $4. Also took about 10 minutes to get. Now I'm guessing $4 is on the low side. And what I got, which was a black Americano, I'm sure most people are getting dessert drinks like frappuccinos and lattes that are just filled with artificial colors and sugars that your body just does not need.
Guys, I have a grande mocha for semen.
Health effects aside, just a fraction of that money spent can grow exponentially in the market. This is Nespresso. This is a Peruvian all-organic espresso that's just over $1 a cup, basically $1.10. This whole sleeve, which is good for 10 pods, is just about $11. Their normal coffee blend is about $10 or $1 per cup. Now, if you like just regular coffee or espresso like I do, is it as good as Starbucks? Yeah, I think it's as good as Starbucks. It's really super fast and it's about a quarter of the price. Now, you still do need to get an espresso machine and it's limited where you can buy the coffee. Then you've got your normal coffee. This is Peet's Coffee Major Dickinson's blend. I usually do this or French roast. I like dark, strong coffee.
Cream? No, thank you. I take it black, like my man.
This mixed with a French press makes a fantastic cup of coffee. And I would argue better than what you're gonna get from Starbucks if you're just drinking like an Americano or coffee, in my opinion. Now, doing some quick research, that bag of coffee can make roughly 62 9-ounce cups of coffee. And at about, let's say, $9 for that bag. Sometimes it's on sale for like maybe $7. You're talking 14 to 15 cents per cup. That's about 25 times less than this. But wait, there's more. This is instant coffee. This is the creme de la creme of instant coffee. This is Taster's Choice. This bad boy right here cost me about, I think it was $8. And if you look on the side of the lid, it says it makes 105 cups of coffee. Break that down price per cup, it comes out to less than 8 cents a cup.
That's impossible!
Now, am I saying it's better than Starbucks? Probably not, but is it drinkable? Absolutely. And guess what? I can have 50 cups for the price of this Americano. Is it 50 times better? Is this 50 times better than this? Absolutely no way. Now, I never had instant coffee until my parents moved in with me a couple years ago, back when my dad was super sick and I was trying to help out because of his health issues. I remember my mom making him that coffee every morning and I was telling her, like, I've got real coffee. She's like, this is real coffee. You know, you look at the ingredients, it says 100% coffee. So I gave it a whirl and I thought, this isn't actually that bad. And it's less than a dime for a cup of coffee. Now, I'm not telling everyone to stop getting your favorite Starbucks drink. But what I am saying is maybe you want to try cutting back. Maybe get that special cup of coffee that you love so much every other day. Or do what I do. When I end up going to the mall, which is maybe every other week or so with my fiance, I'll stop at Nordstrom's. I absolutely love their Americano. It's probably the best Americano I've ever had. I usually do all my coffee black, but I get a little bit of half and half in it, and it's dreamy. And what happens when I have that special cup of coffee, I'm so grateful and I appreciate it way more than I would if I was having it every single day. Now, I will admit, I am a cheap bastard, but because I've been such a cheap bastard in the last, I don't know, decade or so, I don't work anymore. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say that, but it's the truth. I'm such a cheap bastard that when I go out, I might have like a coupon or something for like 2 Whoppers for $5 or something, and I will literally think, well, wait a minute, $5, I could put that into the market and that will double in 7 years. It's a good rule of thumb is think about anything that you want to buy that could possibly double in about 7 years, per normal historical returns of like the S&P 500. Something to think about. So what I think the biggest benefit in cutting back on things like gourmet coffee is you learn to appreciate it more when you do get to have nicer things. If you're always demanding the absolute best, then you're never satisfied. I have friends that are constantly wasting their money, and I do say wasting their money, not spending their money, on always getting the newest iPhone, upgrading their sound system, new electronics. And most of those people are, I hate to say, if you guys are watching, I love you guys, but sometimes you don't seem like the happiest people in the world. Because when does it end? If you always have that mentality that you always need to upgrade, you need more and more, you're never going to be fulfilled. It's kind of like that person that says, oh, I'll be happy when. I'll be happy when I get that dream job or whatever. If someone works terribly at their job and they say, well, it's because this job sucks, I'm going to wait till I get a better job, that's BS. More than likely, when they get that dream job, they're not going to have a better work ethic. Or when they get that special something, they're not going to be truly fulfilled. Besides, cutting back on little things like that creates discipline. Discipline creates habit. And then if you build up good habits, you need less motivation to get to your end goal. So I say, if you're one of those people that has not yet started investing, cut back just a little bit. Get that special cup of coffee once or twice a week or something, and then start just putting a little bit of cash aside to start investing. I've said it before, but like if you go out with your family or your friends or something and you want something to drink, I always get water when I go out. Once in a while I'll get a beer, but I used to be in the restaurant business. The amount of money that people spent at my bar, there are people that come to my bar every single day. That's not good. But being financially independent isn't always about how much money you make. It's about how you spend it. I still have friends and family that talk about how they're waiting for this, tax return, stimulus check or whatever, so they can afford some basic stuff in life. That's terrifying to me. The point of all this is the sacrifice you have to make to pull back a little bit is going to be outweighed by the gratification you have on doing so. Besides, isn't the feeling of being truly grateful for something much better than being entitled to something? If you don't mind, in the comments, leave what coffee you like. Do you do instant coffee? Do you do Starbucks 5 days a week? I'm just curious to what everyone does. And real quick, don't forget about the giveaway. The winner will be announced next Tuesday. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I'm now doing a weekly giveaway. There's the link for the newest one. Thank you everybody for liking, sharing, subscribing to this channel. I really appreciate it. I'm very grateful for all of you that are part of this channel. And with that, catch me back in a couple days when I go over a couple really good stocks. Until then, I love all you guys. I'll see you later.